Hello, welcome back to Mad Crypto. This is going to be a short video, hopefully helping some people out in a very specific problem in Bitcoin transactions. Is if you get a unconfirmed transaction, if you make a Bitcoin transaction and it stays with zero confirmations, it's probably because you haven't set the miner's fee too high. The reason I'm doing this video is this happened for me the first time very recently, and this isn't my transaction. This is just one of the latest transactions on the blockchain.com site, and when this happened to me, it scared the shit out of me. And so basically, if you set the miner fee too low, your transaction isn't going to get picked up, and it's just going to stay out in the ether. Eventually it will drop back into the wallet where it was sent after a couple of weeks, I've been told. I didn't want to wait for that, so I was just straight away googling how to speed up a Bitcoin transaction. What do I do if I have an unconfirmed transaction? And it was actually a very simple and easy fix. But first off, saying if I was sending, most often this won't happen because whatever site you're using to send your Bitcoin, they're going to set the miner's fee to a level to ensure it will get picked up. I was sending Bitcoin from my ledger to I'm not sure where, somewhere, and it set a standard one, but you can alter it, and obviously I went through it too quickly and it wasn't enough, and the confirmation got stuck with zero confirmations. And like I said, it was quite scary at the time. I was thinking, have I lost my Bitcoin? But so first off, if this happens to you and you're waiting on your transaction, and give it enough time before you try and do this. But if you're sure that something's gone on with your transaction and the confirmations like here are staying on zero after too long of a time, then you're having the problem you're having is it's not getting picked up by miners because it's not profitable enough for them to do so. It's not worth their time. So when this happened to me, I went straight to just googling what to do with an unconfirmed transaction, and I literally came to this website, found out about Bitcoin transaction accelerators. So I basically typed in best Bitcoin transaction accelerator, came up with this list of these 5: ViaBTC, BTC.com, Confirmed TXS, Confirmed TX, 360 BTC Accelerator, and BitAccelerate. And I did sign up for 2 of them, ViaBTC and BTC.com. The reason I signed up for 2 of them is they both, I ended up using ViaBTC. So they both use Bitcoin Cash. You have to deposit Bitcoin Cash in to use them. So when you go through the listings here of which is better, BTC.com, they operate their own mining pool, and they both have free services and paid services. I paid for it on ViaBTC. They say when you go down here, they say that BTC.com is the best paid service because they operate their own mining pools. You're guaranteed to get it picked up. I ended up using ViaBTC because that's where I deposited the Bitcoin Cash into first, and that's where it showed up first. So I deposited. So when you're on this is the ViaBTC website. ViaBTC, they don't operate their own mining pool, but this is the one I use, and it worked extremely easily. So when you go to the ViaBTC website, you do have to sign up, but then you go over to, it's called the tool, and then you put in the TXID code, the transaction ID code, and submit for free, or the paid service. I did submit for free while I was waiting for my Bitcoin Cash to land in the ViaBTC wallet. That didn't. The transaction took a bit of time, and doing it for free didn't seem to change the confirmations at all. Once I actually did the paid service, within I think 10 minutes I had my first confirmation, and I think within an hour, the whole less than an hour, within an hour anyways. The transaction was done after having paid for it. So just going off this, on this one, ViaBTC is number one. That's the one I use purely because my Bitcoin Cash landed in there first. BTC.com is meant to be rated as the best paid site because they operate their own mining pool. ViaBTC don't. But if this does happen to you, either one, I know from experience, this one absolutely works. ViaBTC absolutely does work. And BTC.com is apparently the best paid service. If it does happen to you, I tried the free option on ViaBTC, nothing happened. So if it does happen to you and it's a large enough sum that you're worried about, it is a very easy fix to just want to use one of these accelerators, and you can just be assured that your Bitcoin's safe. It basically rebroadcasts the transaction with a higher fee. And like I said, when you're doing with BTC.com, they operate their own mining pool, so you're guaranteed to get it picked up. So I'm gonna put the link for this website with all the a review of the 5 best Bitcoin transaction accelerators. I'll also put the link for just the ViaBTC website and the BTC.com website. And I don't know if I need to, but for anybody who's new into crypto, I'll put this blockchain.com site in as well. And this is just, if you are new to crypto, once you make a transaction on whatever sort of service you're making a transaction on, you'll get a TXID code. And with that, you can go in and follow the transaction, see how much confirmation it's had, just see where you are in the transaction. If you have 0 confirmations, or just see how long you should be waiting for it. But that is it for this video. Just a quick tip help video if anyone gets stuck in the same position I did recently. But that's it for this video. Thank you for watching Mad Crypto. Thank you.